Brothers and sisters in the spirit, all good and clean kin, allow me to reel you in. Got a message to share. Let's set the tone with a little spoken word of my own. Entitled, New Year, Who This? Listen. 12 strike midnight marks the end. Jettison whiplash, black market skin. Release that weight of archaic kin. Open wind, got a diaphragm contract in. Pause, inhale, exhale. With raised chin. Cue the crescendo of violins. Hallelujah, I can fucking breathe again. 2022, angel signs a new beginning. Herald the inner voice. Manifest synchronicities of choice. Thine multiverse drips akashic noise. Aesthetic musing, fabricate record in fortuitous poise. Now's not the time to play coy. This life's not a game, your soul's not a toy. So live it up, spend the energy big. Stack your coins, top a mountain of champagne, celebrate wins. Big ego, mad pride, backed by popular demand, sis. Sitting on rose gold and chocolate diamond and crescent throne, make them sick. Sipping, Screaming Eagle Cabernet, 1992, a la Ruby Chalice. We toast thick, basking fulfillment of wish. Why? Because you double back from your L's. Just climb your way out of hell. Repackage the meth that killed in sales. They mad? Let them watch. Kiki, ha ha, tough shit. They crying? I will. That's a shame. Should've learned how to play the game. Profit royalties off remembering the name. Now is the time to swell. Rip the hole out the systematic shell. Got pocket flow running now steady like drip out an oil well. That's the way you slay when you Author, Colored Noise for the masses. Drop the mic. Welcome to the channel. Hey, YouTube. What up, collective? How y'all doing? Oh my God. So, welcome to my channel, Akashic Rhapsody. I'm so excited for you to be here. I am a first timer in the in the YouTube tarot community, and I decided, today was the day to launch my channel and just introduce myself, tell you a little bit about myself and who I am. I am your spiritual servant leader, divine feminine goddess incarnate, and your trigger muse. My name is Brittany Turner, or you can also know me by my pseudonym, which is CNFTMasses or Colored Noise for the masses. Peep that in my intro. Oh, by the way, how y'all like my intro? Y'all love my intro? That shit was fire, wasn't it? I just made that up on the fly, like no lie. I sometimes I don't even know where it comes from. So the first thing you'll notice about me based off of my intro is that I have a very good way with words. I'm a bit of a wordsmith. It's a gift that Spirit, bestowed upon me at a young age. It started when I was, preteen, and then once I got into my teenage years, I really started to spend time writing out my feelings and putting things into words based off of what was going on around me. And once I started to move up into my adult years, that's when I really, really went through some shit. And when I mean some shit, some difficult shit, some dark night of soul type stuff that put me in a position to where I was able to write some of my most compelling pieces, including the one that you heard in my intro, which again was called New Year, Who This? So I hope you like it. And if you are interested in looking at more of my work, if you really love spoken word and poetry like I do, you can I'll put a link in the description box to my Facebook digital arts page. It's called Colored Noise for the Masses. And you can find a lot more of my other poetic pieces on there. Other thing I want to mention about the intro, everything in there was done by me. The image shot and edited by me. The spoken words are written by me. I edited the video myself, so it's all me. I'm just that talented. So I want to put in a little disclaimer for y'all, because I know I got some haters out there. I claim full ownership and rights to not only the words that were spoken in that intro, as well as the image that's shown there. It may not be copied or repackaged or redistributed anywhere without my explicit consent or credit given. Otherwise, you try me, there will be consequences. Just so you know. I personally wouldn't want to try me if I were you. Anyway, so I want to take a little moment to get through my intro, and I want to try to get through it pretty quickly. I don't want to spend too much time here because I do have a message that I want to get out to the general collective today. And then there's a person in particular that I've been seeing in my mind's eye all night who I know definitely will resonate if it gets to that person, if they ever see it. Otherwise, I believe that there is something in what I'm going to say that may resonate with you all in general. Another thing that I see a lot of tarot readers talk about is, these things are for entertainment purposes. I'm not here to claim that I'm any sort of, expert and, anything medical, diseases, mental health, any of that sort of stuff. I'm not a replacement for a doctor or, your traditional therapist or anything like that. This is specifically guidance that I am relaying to you, that I have been asked to relay from Spirit. All right, so let me talk to you a little bit about, why the name Akashic Records? Where does that come from? So when I originally thought about what to name my channel, Akashic came from the concept of, I'm currently looking into reading about Akashic Records. So what those are a compendium of pictorial records or memories of all events, actions, thoughts, and feelings that have occurred since the beginning of time, pretty much. And it's said that this is imprinted on Akasha, which is basically astrolight. Spiritualists describe it as a fluid ether or a universal etheric field. And it exists beyond the range of normal human senses. So the only way that anyone can actually access the records themselves, you have to be a reputable spiritualist, or psychic medium, who is very well versed in the practice and has actually trained how to properly tap in and get access to those records. Me, myself, in terms of my spiritual gifts and kind of my background into how I got into spirituality. So I am clairvoyant, claircognizant, clairsentient, clairaudient, highly empathetic, and intuitive. So basically, to sum it all up, I have the ability to see without seeing, hear things that are beyond the normal range of hearing. I have an extrasensory perception. Sometimes I can see things before they happen, prophetic events, and all types of visions that occur in my daydreams, my waking hour, even in my sleep. I have discovered that I do have a talent for mediumship. And I believe it's something that has actually started when I was younger. I always felt the presence of spirits around me. Sometimes family, sometimes other beings that I don't really know who they are, but I do feel that they're there, both good and negative. There have been some negative ones. There are negative entities out there. I also, in terms of seeing things, I think at the most right now, it's really feelings of spirit. If I do see something, it might be a shadow being here or there. That's a story for another time. But all that to say is, spirit has been wanting me to find a way to use my gifts and my talents to have an impact on and connect with other people. So that is why I'm here. But back to Akashic Records. So more on Akasha. Akasha transmits waves of human willpower, thought, feeling, and imagination, and is a reservoir of occult power, basically an ocean of unconsciousness to which all are linked. So making prophecy and clairvoyance possible. And let's see, what else? Oh, so the word Akasha also in Indian tradition of cosmology means space or sky. So that kind of makes sense if you think about the idea of tapping into the Akashic records in different realms. And you know, you think of concepts like space-time, continuum, quantum theory, those sort of things that would scientifically kind of explain a lot of these things. And that was also, FYI, a inspiration for that image that you saw. You could see, you know, me listening to my music, you know, my eyes are shining and I'm tapped in and I'm channeling, and you could see all the different like images and algorithms and formulas swirling around my head. That's kind of like how I feel when I'm actually in talking to spirit and channeling. All right, so Rhapsody, what does that mean? Rhapsody, by definition, is an effusive, enthusiastic, or ecstatic expression of feeling. Also in ancient Greece, it's an epic poem or part of it of a suitable length for recitation at one time. Hence, the whole idea behind me having a spoken word intro. I'm hoping that moving forward, I will continue to utilize this in my readings as a way to kind of set me apart from other folks. Basically, I want to uniquely channel some of these messages in a spoken word form, if spirit allows it. And typically, you know, as you can you can see from the intro, once I start flowing, it's pretty much magic at that point. And I've been flowing a lot lately since I've recently ascended in my own life. So who knows what's going to come out of me. I'm just excited to be here and to share it with you. And let's move on to, all right, I'm cheating here, looking at my notes. So I talked about the inspiration for the name. Why am I here? What is the purpose of the channel? So I want to help other wayward souls or individuals like myself who are feeling kind of lost right now, not really certain where they're meant to go on a spiritual level or even what their purpose is in life, and kind of feeling, if you're feeling empty or dead inside and not really sure like what's going on, or, you know, why am I going through this, going through your dark night of the soul. I want to basically help you to find the next steps with spirit's guidance to ascend into, you know, your divine feminine, masculine energy. And as I say that, it doesn't matter doesn't matter your gender, whether you're male, female, trans, all gender is fluid in the spiritual realm. And, you know, feminine and masculine energies are just two separate types of energies, but they are not necessarily specific to male or female forms, because at our core, we embody both in order to feel whole. You need a balance of both to really be one and whole within yourself. So I'm really here to help you with that, clarify that, and then, you know, for who it resonates for, just ascend to a higher level, to a higher vibration, a higher level of consciousness. And I want to do it in such a way that it helps you specifically fix all that within yourself without having to be necessarily codependent or have a need to call in someone else. I know there's a big trend right now with a lot of people talking about twin flame soulmate journeys. If you're on that path and you really believe that is your path, that is a thing you've had, you feel like you have evidence, proof that is what it is, you know, I respect that. However, if you are here to, I guess, spiritually spy on another person who you think is your divine counterpart, and to find a way to figure out when you guys are going to come into union so you can feel whole again, this is not the channel for you, because my focus is on the self, and the self specifically, not the self, again, being codependent on someone else who you believe is your other half. No. You should be able to call in both the feminine and masculine energies within yourself. Those two fuse together and become one. But you're balanced and whole, just you as you are, by yourself. All right, that's that. And then, last but not least, let's talk about me. Just a little bit of who I am. So at a high level in my life, if I were to quote my life's purpose, it would be, there's a quote that I really love by the late great Jackie Robinson, and it goes, "A life is not important except in the impact that it has on other lives." This is basically what brought me here. Spirit has been pushing me to come and talk to you guys and utilize my challenge to try to have an impact in others' lives through, you know, my channeling, my spoken word, and my various other spiritual gifts. And speaking of Jackie Robinson, a fun fact, I went to the University of Cincinnati, graduated in 2015 with a master's of computer engineering with double minor in mathematics and computer science. I am a techie at my core. The industry that I work in is in tech. But long story short, back when I was in college, one of the scholarship foundations that I was a part of that actually helped me get through school was the Jackie Robinson Scholar Foundation. I was a JRF scholar. And what's special about that is my sponsorship was backed by the Cincinnati Reds. I was actually the first JRF sponsor to be sponsored by, you know, the Cincinnati Reds in Major League Baseball. And one of the benefits that came with that, the perks, was, a couple times I got to participate in a couple opening day ceremonies. So there was one time I got to deliver the first pitch to the mound with, walking out with Dusty Baker. Great guy, really cool. Also, I got to throw out the first pitch, not once, but twice. First time I threw it out to Brendan Phillips. And I have another story on that. But you know, he's a really cool guy. I liked him a lot. It was great to meet him. And the second time I threw out the first pitch, I got to take my father out on the field, which was really special to me. And I got to throw the first pitch to him. So, all that to say is, your girl's pretty cool. She's pretty legit. Other things about me, in terms of astrology, because I know a lot of you are into that, I am still in the process of learning, so I'm not going to go deep into what these things mean, but I am a Virgo sun, Libra moon, and Taurus rising, and my north node is in Aquarius. So pretty much I'm the shit. Just kidding. But I'm a woman of divine excellence, a goddess, if you will. At least that's how I see myself. And I'm a very happy-go-lucky person. I'm very bubbly. I'm full of excitement. I really love talking to and helping people. So I'm hoping that over time, I can get to know you guys more and actually go on this journey with you, and we can do this thing together. We can continue to ascend together. All right, I'm gonna stop there. I think I've talked your ear off enough. I don't want to bore you. Thank you for hanging in this long. Now I'm gonna actually get into the message, the reading that I want to convey. So let me go ahead and clear the energy a little bit more and call in spirit. Spirit guide, holy angels, ancient ancestors, Queen Mother Isis, Bast, Parvati, Kali, Freya, all deity of good and clean spirit, please come through and help me deliver this message, this general message to the collective. All right. This one might be pretty heavy. So again, I'm hoping that this message is going to resonate for many of you within the collective, but there's one person in particular that I'm picking up on. I can see him. I'm going to try to describe him to you. I'm seeing a stocky guy, kind of heavy set. He's between 5'9" and 6 feet tall. I'm seeing ivory skin. He could be Caucasian male. It is a masculine energy. His features are interesting. It's kind of like I almost want to say he might be biracial, mixed with maybe Mexican and Caucasian, based off of the features that I'm seeing. I do see red hair. He's got a little bit of a goatee and a slight beard. Chubby cheeks, chubby face. It's very warm on the outside. His eyes are a bit sunken. You could tell that there's a story behind him and some sadness, some grief. Again, he is heavy set. I'm seeing a guy between, I want to say 210 to 300 pounds. He walks with a sort of gait. I'm also seeing, I wonder if this person is a biker or part of a club. He's got a nice leather jacket on. I'm seeing a black hat. And a bike. I'm hearing could be a Harley or a Yukon. I'm not sure which, but this is definitely a rider. Or someone who embodies that spirit. It may be part of maybe part of a club. A writer's club. This is someone who likes to spend their free time, you know, out with their club at the bar, usually showing up alone, just to shoot the breeze, talk to who they need to talk to, and then they kind of go off on their lonesome. Okay, I'm hearing I'm getting a sort of a spoken word message coming through, and I'm gonna try to let the words flow through me to basically set the tone for what this person's message is. I'm hearing something about it seems like my life, all my life, I've always been down on my luck, feeling stagnant and stuck. I've got a thick skin, my hide's tough. Put me out on the front line. Put fear behind me. I've got guts. But no matter how hard I try, I can't shake the feeling that it feels like no matter what I do, it's never enough. Trying to figure out what's up. Why do I feel so stuck? Why is my life in such a rut? Can't get out of it, can't run from it. I'm so out of touch. Why is this happening to me? Why am I always down on my luck? Okay. I'm gonna pull some tarot on this. I am using the Light Seers Tarot. I love this deck because it's really, really beautiful. I love the images that are on here. This person, I feel like this person has had it really, really, really rough. And it's not like it's just a recent, you know, issues happening in their adulthood. I mean, they've been having issues since they were a child. And it's just kind of been one thing after another, back to back, just constant trials and tribulations. And this person's just wondering, like, why? What is the purpose of this? When is it going to be my time to shine and just feel whole and feel loved? Okay, let's dig in deeper. And please, you know, let me know after this in the comment section if any of this resonates for you. I'm going to do a simple spread to look at this person's past, present, and then future advice from Spirit. So, Spirit, give me a look into the past. I'm going to try to lower the camera so you can see me. So you can see me actually. Shuffle the cards live. Spirit, give me insight into the past. Let me see the past. Ooh, one card, Spirit. Okay. Present. So first card out for the past was Three of Wands. This is the energy of waiting for something, wondering if they should go out and ride this wave, waiting for ships to come in. As you can see, this person's got her back turned, got a surfboard in their hand and got their back turned, looking out over the beach, the distant horizon, and just wondering, you know, where am I going to be able to catch the next wave? Where's my next wave? Waiting for something. And then we've got, for the present, Two of Pentacles in reverse. So typically when the Two of Pentacles is upright, Pentacles is regarding, sometimes it's regarding monetary status or just choice, physical choices. In this case, if you relook at the image, there's a choice, there's juggling a choice between the, you know, where your mind, your spirit, and your heart is leading with the physical baggage that you're carrying. So it's kind of like a choice between two pathways here, deciding what you want to do, where you want to go. It's in the reverse. So I feel like this person is struggling to failing to make some sort of decision about something. Let's also get a card on advice from Spirit for the future. We have the Four of Pentacles. So this is the energy of holding back, holding on to something, concerns about stability and your foundation. Also could be saving up towards something. Let's get some more clarifiers on this. So I'm going to go back to the past here. So the Three of Wands. Three of Wands is all about, you know, movement, action, lots of fiery energy. Could be dealing with a Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, possibly. Clarify, Spirit, the Three of Wands. Why is the Three of Wands here? All right, we have the Fool, Six of Wands, Three of Swords, Page of Pentacles. So the Fool card is all about, you know, taking a risk, starting out on a new adventure. Someone who is someone that's really excited about the road ahead and kind of reckless. They don't necessarily care about, you know, where they're going, watching where they're looking. As you can see, this person is dangling off the edge from a branch. One more step and she's gonna fall completely off of the edge into this abyss here, into nothingness. But she's got this air of energy, like she doesn't really care. She just kind of has her head up in the clouds and it's like, whatever, you know. I also see amethyst. Amethyst is a purple type of quartz that is really good for connecting to divine through your crown chakra. It's also a stone for healing, especially when it comes to any sort of mental instability, depression, with this person, I'm getting heavily some PTSD. Followed up with the Six of Wands. So the Six of Wands is a card about success, victory, being in the spotlight, having all eyes on you. So Three of Wands, the Fool, Six of Wands. Yeah, like I said before, thank you, Spirit. Confirmation, like I said before. And it came out in the spoken word. This person is thinking about, when is it going to be my time to shine? When am I going to be able to take that leap of faith and just put myself out there and just, hope for the best, that people will accept me for who I am, and things will finally turn out right. I'll finally have the success that I am, dying for. It's like this person might have tried to put maybe they tried to put themselves out there several times. Try to really make a name for themselves, try to connect with people on a deep level, give back to people what they didn't specifically get within their childhood. And this person was waiting for a return on that investment, that energy, and all they were met with was Three of Swords. So this is air energy. Swords deals with the intellect, the mind. This person was met with a lot of heartache, a lot of pain, loss, disappointment, mental anguish. Last clarifier is the Page of Pentacles. So the pages in the decks are typically messengers, or they can also represent someone who is really young, and a young page, or another word you can also call it like a princess. Could be a young person. Ooh. Okay, wait a minute. Okay. Okay, so what I'm getting again here with with Three of Wands, the Fool, the Six of Wands, the Three of Swords, and the Page of Pentacles, I feel like in the past, this person might have possibly been in a connection or a relationship with someone, because Pentacles is also about news in terms of beginning, ventures at the very beginning, brand new stage of life. This person took a risk with getting involved with someone, making them an offer. Page of Pentacles also, an offer being made an offer to a person, a young person, a female, and this person broke their heart. They broke their heart very badly. Like, I'm like, really bad. To the point where, let me get some more clarifiers on this. Give me one more clarifier, Spirit. Yeah, they were never the same. It just shut down. They went into hermit mode. Now this person fails to open up to anyone. They're just, and in terms of actually healing the pain, the hurt, it's like they're not even really taking much action on it. Or they didn't take much action on it back then. Perhaps they invested in this person. They waited, like I said, they waited to see the return on investment. They thought that this was something that might potentially be their end all be all. Maybe this person fell in love early on, very young. Opened up to whoever this was. In a fool, they're feeling like a fool. It felt like a fool. Felt like they were foolish or reckless. It also could be with the Fool and the Six of Wands, Page of Pentacles. Maybe they got involved with someone who I wonder if this person was popular, or maybe they got with this person for the sake of appearances. I don't know. I'm not really sure. It's not too clear. But in the past, a lot of heartbreak. Waiting, taking a risk, waiting for success that never came. Making an offer, getting the heart broke, shutting down, going into hermit mode. I'm also getting, in terms of childhood, this person might have been wanting or needing something from a parent. They were yearning for some sort of acknowledgement, whether it be emotionally or just it's heavy. I feel like this person came from a background where they were involved with a parent. It could have been their mother. Wasn't there for them emotionally. They were emotionally unavailable. This person was very sensitive as a child, and when they would show those feelings, and particularly around the mother figure, she might have been the type to tell him, stop crying. Stop being so sensitive. Be a man. Be a man about it. Rejecting this person. Breadcrumbing them, not really being there for them. Then this person kept waiting for the return of investment, waiting for the love to come back, waiting to be accepted for who they were. I think this person's also very shy. They're very quiet. Attractive, very attractive. on the outside. I'm seeing green eyes. A little boy with green eyes. Very attracted. Very attractive folks are naturally drawn. Naturally, drawn to them. Someone did something to this. Ooh. So, oh, Spirit, don't tell me that. let me go into the present. Something very heavy happened to this person in their childhood, involving a mother-like figure and possibly something else, as well as there's a separate relationship they were also in at a very young age. Might have given their heart up at a very young age, only to get it broken really badly, and they just never been able to open up since then. Let's clarify. Let's go back to the present and clarify the Two of Pentacles in the verse. This person is feeling stuck, unable to make a choice. What's the choice? Failure to make a decision, or feeling like they don't want to make a decision in regards to, I'm seeing a Queen of Cups. Someone that they, so the Queen of Cups is a very loving person, very emotionally stable, highly intuitive, very just giving and beautiful person. Also could represent somebody's wife or just a woman that they love. Maybe in the present, there's a woman that this person loves, and they fail to make a decision on whether or not they should act on it. Or maybe they're like, they didn't act on it because Five of Wands. This is, I'm getting, this might be, some internal conflict. They feel conflicted about this Queen of Cups, getting involved with this Queen of Cups. Or it could be maybe they feel like they don't have a chance. There's too much competition. Hence, mistakes, people. And an upgrade. I'm also getting, maybe this Queen of Cups also represents this person, like I said, from the past pile. This person is very sensitive, may also be intuitive in their own right. And they are conflicted within themselves about how to properly balance their emotions, possibly. But I'm really getting strongly that there's something to do with not making a decision. Or maybe they have made a decision about this Queen of Cups. Spirit, further clarify this Queen of Cups and this Five of Wands. Three of Pentacles. Knight of Wands. The Chariot. The Wheel in reverse. Three of Pentacles talks about a partnership, a collaboration. coming together to do something. Perhaps this person was questioning getting involved with a Queen of Cups or having some sort of partnership with the Queen of Cups. Knight of, so the next card is Knight of Wands. Knight of Wands is a, typically the Knights are the ones that run through the deck. They are the action takers. And this, in this case, this Knight of Wands is a very fiery individual, very passionate. They could be a Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Again, a lot of fire energy here. I see a horse. Yeah, there's a lot of passion here between this person. Oh, I get this. This person may be this Knight of Wands. the person I'm picking up might be embodied by the Knight of Wands. The Queen of Cups is the individual who they're uncertain about having a partnership with, and maybe they just don't feel like they can take action on it due to various reasons. I also getting that since we have a Knight of Wands here and a Queen of Cups, perhaps that this is a younger person and the woman in question is older. Queen of Cups, lots of water energy. Could be dealing with a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, or it could be in their chart. Or it just could be, like, again, someone that's loving, very empathic, intuitive. This person, this Knight of Wands also might be in conflict for not following their intuition, possibly. And we've got the Chariot here. The Chariot is a major arcana. The only other major arcana I see out here right now, other than the Hermit. The Chariot is it can represent forward movement, the trying to take control over opposing energies. Hence you have the white horse and the black horse, the light and the dark. And we've got the wheel in reverse. The wheel talks about, sometimes it talks about karma, sometimes it talks about, divine timing and destiny. This, if it was in the upright, that means that there's a possibility for luck, for the wheel to turn in this person's favor. Now's the time to act on something. It seems like since it's in reverse, I'm hearing it's not a good time. Now's not a time. Now's not the time. Wait, it's not time. Now's not the time. It's going to take time. There's a lot of passion. There's a lot of passion here between these two individuals. And this person is really, really has a lack of harmony, right? It just feels really, this person feels really sad. Like they don't, I think maybe they've got too much on their plate. Maybe they having trouble really prioritizing what's important. This person could be seeking some sort of I'm also hearing therapy. I could also be represented by the Queen of Cups. You see how she's kind of like sitting in her emotions, trying to get a hold over them. So next to the Five of Wands, it's like this person is having there's a lot of conflict when it deals to their emotions that they're having a hard time balancing. It's like they would like for there to be an opportunity to, you know, really come towards this person. But it's like, I almost feel like they're fighting themselves or holding themselves back because they just don't feel like it's the right time. Like it's not the right time. Or they don't feel like, or maybe because of all the things that happened in the past, they just feel like it's not going to work out. It's the relationship is not going to work out. It's just a lot of, because this person cannot, this person, like, sorry about that, guys. I didn't realize my camera had cut out. So I think that's Spirit's way of telling me to wrap this up. I mean, we are in Mercury retrograde, so the technology is going haywire. But where I left off in the present, this person is having a hard time really opening up emotionally, and that's why this whatever the situation is not really working out the way it should. Now, in the future, advice from Spirit. Seeing the Four of Pentacles, so we have the Four of Pentacles, which could represent, you know, saving up, holding back from something, holding on to something. I think this person is maybe slowly starting to accept their worth. Six of Swords is about, you know, going on a journey to calmer waters, moving away from something towards something. This person mentally might be trying to work on understanding their value, their worth. Really trying to see that. Spirit is basically guiding this person towards that. They're struggling right now because Knight of Wands, they feel like a wounded warrior. They feel like they have had to fight for a very long time. But I'm seeing some resilience here. They're not willing to give up the fight here. And we also have the Two of Cups. This could represent like a relationship, a partnership. Two of Cups is also about choice, having a choice in love. And then the wheel. The wheel of fortune is a karmic wheel. Basically means, you know, a cycle is coming to completion. And there will be a closing, some success here. Oh, I'm getting in the present. There also might be some, between these two individuals, there might be some conflict. There's a lot of back and forth. But the future, it looks like there's going to be a transition, if you will, or at least this person is trying. Both of these people are trying, I think, to hold on to this partnership, relationship, friendship, whatever it is. They're not, neither one of them are wanting to really let it go. They want to try to save it. They want to salvage it. But in terms of the back and forth, the conflict, the whatever hostilities or things that were going on between these two people, they want to I'm just seeing a resolve, a coming to a compromise, being tired of the fight, and choosing to end the previous cycle of the back and forth, the conflict, and just, you know, trying to get into a calmer space, accepting what is. I'm also looking at this as, you know, acceptance as what is. Neither one of these individuals really want the relationship to end per se. They just want to get away from all the conflict that's going on. At the bottom of the deck, I do see Knight of Pentacles. So that this talks about the Knight of Pentacles is typically the slowest moving knight in the deck, but he's steadfast and really works hard to kind of sow his oats, build up his legacy. Really working towards a stable foundation. So it's almost like these two people are going to work through whatever their differences are and try to salvage, you know, this relationship. This could be a friendship, could be a kinship, it could be I'm hearing past life. Perhaps these individuals have shared a past life together. Possibly. But there's a lot of unconditional love here that's embodied by the Empress. Empress is a, you know, unconditional love, divine feminine energy, union, unification, mind, body, and soul. I'm seeing equal exchange, equal give and take moving forward. Again, a lot of passion. A lot of passion. Again, could be dealing with the area. In this case, this is my Leo card. Leo energy. Somebody's got a lot of pride too. A lot of pride and a lot of ego. Page of Swords. They could be watching each other. Or it could be... someone may be trying to come up with ideas, researching into something, trying to gather more information about something. Eight of Cups. This is about walking away from things that are no longer serving you, no longer crying over spilled milk, moving on to, you know, new horizons. Page of Swords and Eight of Cups. Maybe somebody is mentally trying to work through the pain. Yeah. Four of Wands. Sometimes this is a Four of Wands. You see 1111. Sometimes folks refer to the Four of Wands as the twin flame card or some sort of divine union. In this case, I'm getting a celebration of meeting together of people, two people that are really close. They vibe well. They get along with each other. It's mutual care and respect. And then Page of Cups is communication in regards to the heart. Also, you can see he's looking up into the sky, pigs fly, and a bunch of other things going on. This person could be, you know, just kind of up in their head, fantasizing, wishful thinking, I'm hearing. Perhaps someone in the connection really wants to, like, oh, somebody in the connection wants to take things to the next level. Because this card could also represent, in terms of union, it could also represent marriage. But then there's this wishful thinking here. Someone is like wishful thinking. I don't think it might not work out because this person is kind of moving away at Seven of Swords, kind of moving away from it. They sometimes the Seven of Swords represents betrayal, deceit, really sneaky energy, trying to get away with something. But I think in this case, it's more or less this person is just, this person is trying to be careful with their heart. Four of Swords, recovery, talks about recovery. Someone that's trying to repair their heart. They're, you know, Seven of Cups is having options, you know, fantasizing, wondering if, you know, they should dip their hand in the cup. Is it the right cup to choose? Not everything is what it seems. There's still a lot of confusion and illusions in the air, but I'm seeing that, you know, there is going to be a change. Death talks about end of old cycle, bringing in a new, a time for transformation. There is going to be a transformation here. All right. I'm going to stop it there. In terms of the tarot, yeah, it's just, I hope that kind of resonated with some of you. It's energy is pretty heavy. This person, I mean, this person is masculine, is in a lot of pain due to things that they've been through in the past. Relationships, just how they've been treated by society in general. Being the person that they are, the sensitive being, and they just kind of like shut themselves off, isolated themselves from the world, and they have been in hermit mode ever since, trying to work through their emotional trauma, and that has negatively impacted their relationships. But the future, Spirit was saying, is that there is hope. It's just gonna take time. It's gonna take time. All right, I'm gonna get some words of some soul truth, some words of affirmations on this situation for this particular person or whoever resonates with. Spirit, what messages do you want us to receive in regards to this situation? Any advice on how to heal? All right. Talk to me, Spirit. Oh, sorry, hold on. Fell on the floor. Okay. This person feels like they're unworthy of love. Constantly in their head about it. Their worth, questioning their worth. Okay. I got some messages here. Okay, the first card out is, to whom am I comparing myself right now? What you are able to see in another is only visible because it is within you, ready to be brought out. Shine light on this feeling of not enough and see the truth. All that you need and want is within you. Thank you, Spirit. Today's soul action. Today, stop comparing and start creating. We also have name all the things you love. Are you one of them? Damn. So Spirit, that's deep. Basically, all the things that you love is one of them yourself. Do you love yourself? Today's mantra, I give myself all the love and attention I need. Am I in my head or in my heart? What is the quality of your self-talk? Our brain is like a muscle. If we condition it daily, the fears and limitations will take over. Mastering our thoughts is about being the creator of our own life. Where your head meets your heart is where miracles happen. Today's soul action. Today, master your mind. Watch an inspiring video, do some tapping, read an empowering book, or write out all the reasons why you believe in yourself and your dreams. That's deep. Does my life have room for more pleasure and play? Okay. In what area are you lacking pleasure right now? Maybe in certain relationships or with works. Is it possible to shift the seriousness of life to experiencing more creative, wild, and playful side of you? What would happen if you added more play and laughter into your life? What area is lacking this right now? Take time to play. Let go of any need to produce anything. Yeah, the Spirit is saying this person needs to get out of their head, get out of their mind. Get out there do something new, do something that they're passionate about, play, allow a little pleasure into their life. Stop taking everything so serious and really start experiencing more. Be creative, be wild. Try something you've never done before. Stop comparing yourself to others. Learn how to love yourself. Ooh, this is a big one. Am I communicating my needs? Your needs matter. What are you needing right now that you haven't communicated? What are you afraid of? Is it possible that what you are fearing is not true? Today's soul action. Journal these answers. What are my needs? Am I saying no and yes enough based on my desires? Am I telling my full truth? Do I believe that my needs matter? Do I share them with others? Do I ask for what I need, what I want? When communicating my needs, what am I resisting and with whom? What do I need in order to feel safe enough to express my needs? Wow. Spirit is really telling, to whom this resonates for, Spirit is really saying, it's time to open up. Make sure you're communicating what it is that you need and what it is that you want. In terms of feeling love and feeling whole, it starts within you, doing the therapy, doing the work, learning how to fall in love with you, fall in love with yourself, loving yourself. Because if you don't love yourself, how can you expect anyone else to love you, right? And one of the focuses I want to be on my channel is getting away from codependency and looking to outside resources for validation and confirmation when it comes to love and being accepted and things like that. Starting within here, learning to love and accept yourself for who you are, as worthy, as a beautiful human being, which this person is a beautiful human being. This is a very loving masculine energy that I'm feeling. Really, really good heart. It's just been beaten down over time by bad energies. People that are honestly not worthy. Honestly not worthy of this masculine time energy. Yeah, and this person's in their head a lot. Again, it's just like, what's going on in your head? What's up with your self-talk? Are you talking positively to yourself, or are you just constantly beating yourself down? And how is that going to help you morale-wise over time? Stop comparing yourself to others. All you need is already within you. All right. I think I'm gonna end it here. I'm honestly feeling a little bit drained. That was a lot. I hope that something in this message resonated with someone. Again, I just want to thank you for welcome me into the YouTube community, coming to my channel, and I hope I did okay with my first introductory video. Obviously, things are going to get better over time. I just had to do something. Spirit told me I needed to launch today, and I just did it on the fly. I wasn't 100% prepared, so forgive me if it's not all flashy and put together like other people's messages are, but it's a real message from Spirit, and it's from the heart. So yeah, I think in conclusion, this person needs to honor thyself, honor their divine masculine, as well as the feminine too. It is okay to be, as a male, it's okay to be sensitive. It's okay to be kind. It's okay to feel. It doesn't make you any less of a man. And just because someone has hurt you doesn't mean your life stops. Doesn't mean you put it in park. You don't need that person's approval. You don't need their validation. You don't need them to feel whole. At some point, you have to learn to let go of the past. Of course, do your therapy, you know, sit with those emotions, feel them, heal them. But at some point, you have to let go in order to let go and release in order to be able to move forward onto brighter days and in greener pastures. But deep down, the love and validation that you're seeking is coming directly from within you. It starts with you. All right, that's all. Peace, love, happiness. Look forward to me posting another video. Please like and subscribe. I really appreciate you guys again, and I'm so glad to be on this journey with you. All right, blessed be. Namaste. Take care.